Holiday. Holiday.
I'm with the workers.
Afternoon.
Hello then.
Anyway, like, don't say
Hello. Where's your hat then?
I was going. It's in the car.
Hello.
Oh, you recognise this camera?
Yeah, I do, yes.
Been on the piss yet? Yeah.
Oh, right. Alright.
Oh, look, there's Ben there. Oh,
Come on
is
then.
that suit then, Ben?
Come on then.
No, here we go. Come on.
Oh, have a look at the guy who's sitting at the car.
Oh, here we go then. Oh, we better go.
You're gorgeous. Yeah, thank you. Quite windy as well. Oh, there's Helen. We went in and recalled that again. Where's the price? Yeah, you know me, right? Where's the price? They must be in the car. Hold on. The girls are in the car. Yeah. Is it? Look at that. Oh, nerve-wracking it is. It is not. Hello, Charles. How are you doing?
How are you?
Nice
Looking
to meet
good.
you. Thank you.
I know she's lovely.
Hello? Hello, darling.
One out and one in.
No.
No, he was this morning.
Was he? That's it. They just want a bride and groom now.
Alright, okay.
Just the bride and groom only.
You come out quite good, yeah.
Maybe every time.
Oh, yeah. Just give me the bottle. What is the car? What's it from? What's that?
No big shit. Must be Dennison's. Yeah, your flash run done, I keep telling you.
I know.
Get out of the way with it. Hello, didn't you? Hello. That's never Cheers, Amy.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, it's nice. We'll wait a few minutes.
I must have been on here yet, haven't
Shall we wait until 1 o'clock? What time is it now?
it's like a few minutes.
Yeah, we'll wait until 1 o'clock. So.
Lots of people waiting for the ones in the closest.
Okay, I've come in. Yes. If we do it too early, some people complaining this is, so it's probably
Well, you need to look more than me, because all my guests are here. Right, Vince.
How many are we waiting for?
And they're never going to let anybody park in again.
person present knows of any legal impediment to this marriage, he must declare it now. Bride and groom, please stand. Have your full names, please.
Dennis Patrick Reedy.
Yours? Beverly Angela Scott. Before you are joined in matrimony, it is my duty to remind you of the solemn and binding character of the vows you are about to make. Marriage, according to the law of this country, is the union of one man with one woman, voluntarily entered into for life to the exclusion of all others. So I'm going to ask you each in turn to declare that you yourselves do not have any lawful reason why you cannot be married to each other this afternoon. Dennis, you're going to be first. I do solemnly declare
I do solemnly declare
that I know not
that I know not
of any lawful impediment
of any lawful impediments
why I,
Dennis Patrick Reedy,
may not be joined
in matrimony
Beverly Angela Smart.
to Beverly Angela Smart.
I do solemnly declare that I know not of any lawful impediment why I, Beverly Angela Smart, may not be joined in matrimony to Dennis Patrick Reedy. Now the solemn moment has come, ladies and gentlemen, for these two persons to contract their marriage before you, their witnesses. Would you all please stand to support them? Place it on Beverly's finger. I call upon these persons here present to witness that I, Dennis Patrick Reedy, do take thee, Beverly Angela Smart, to be my lawful wedded wife. Beverly, take your ring, place it on Dennis's finger. I call upon these persons here present to witness that I, Beverly Angela Smart, do take thee, Dennis Patrick Reedy, to be my lawful wedded husband. Dennis and Beverly have both made the declarations prescribed by law and have made a solemn and binding contract with each other in the presence of the witnesses here this afternoon. Very happy to tell you are now husband and wife together. Okay? Take a seat, ladies and gentlemen.
That's fine. Two teeth. Red, oriented.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. We're going to set up a register now, ladies and gentlemen, for the official photographers to come, and also any of you with cameras, if you'd like to come and...
Yeah, it's your turn now.
Okay. Are you feeling comfortable?
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay. Look into the book. And Bev, look here. Good. Can I have best man? So how many people signed? Okay. That's beautiful. And I think you need to look in the book. And then the married couple look here.
Oh, right. You look in the book.
Bev, look here.
Yes.
Okay. Now the last witness to seal it all up.
Should we have a look at this one? Look there.
I don't want any nerves or anything like that. Okay. Registrar, just your hand. Pretend that you're handing me. Happy that you're getting the certificate. Right. That's it?
That's it. Hello. All right, thank you.
Beverly.
Oh, yes. It's pouring down, yes. Hello. How are you doing? Yes, that's all right.
Because what they're saying is that... sorry, excuse me. Can you clarify this? Are you saying that this person has to look up?
We lock you up when we leave at half one.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, let's...
Then we must lock up then.
Yeah, okay, fine. Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, last wedding here.
Yeah. Well, we can wait outside. Okay.
All right, excellent. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Thank you. All right, John.
I'm going to...
Yes.
Come this way.
Yes, all right.
We're going to make this up the time.
Yes. Oh, no. Yeah, not yet. Oh, you mean the actual... Underground. Oh, I thought you meant the actual... Lovely little girl. Congratulations.
Yeah, that's nice.
Nice being married, isn't it?
We'll be glad when it's 1 o'clock, right? Get in the bed and think, that's it, it's all done.
You had a good time, Laurie? Tell you something, he stunts when he got home. He didn't have a shower or anything.
It turns up at the station.
Pardon?
Where's your bag?
Yeah.
Where's your toothbrush?
Sorry, can you come forward slightly?
Well, listen, he was leaving and I called out, where's your bag? He goes,
Because you look at a bit...
some work building a wall across the road. I said, are you doing any underpants? Yeah. Go indoors with you. I said, what about toothbrush? The clean shirt just said, just go indoors with you. Then he used the mobile to ring up and say, how could you embarrass me like that? In front of those workers.
Okay. Right. Now we all looking right here. Okay, right. Everyone look here.
And the forward side of the shop.
Not the real.
No. Yes, John, where do you want me?
Is it Dennis?
Yes.
They don't do that, little one doesn't. Cute, brilliant.
Okay.
Sorry?
Everyone over here.
Look at the lens. That's
Okay,
where
ready?
Yeah.
Okay, Patrick, if you... Can you do this? Or you should go there. Next week as well.
Sorry.
Right, that's it.
That's it. Where have you got this one, you know? Take the hat off.
Martin, please. We've got 3 minutes more.
You got 3 minutes.
Now, this is all one of these exchange class. So, just...
Yeah.
Let's see. This is a bit. I need you to cover that side over there. Right, that's it. Okay, I'm taking 2, right?
Yeah. My turn.
And then, look at it. Turn this slightly. Show your head. And then, turn your head slightly towards here.
Hold on a minute.
Then turn it towards you slightly. Right.
Like that.
A bit more. Right. And then look up. Excellent. Okay. Right. That's it.
Listen to Will. Alright. I know. That's right, you're under the thumb now, Dennis. Yeah, that's right. Right there.
There's no film in this. I don't know what he's doing.
Right, where's good?
The other way, Alan.
Dennis is waiting for me to walk in.
You go, Alan. You go. You go. Make that another 3 foot. Thing away, it makes me feel nervous.
Can you put some film in it?
Yeah, down there. Lands down low.
We're going to walk me down, aren't they?
No.
All there, Joe? Yep.
Hello, thank you. Thank you very much.
Coming along?
Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, he was on the spot. Yeah, I know. So yes.
Yeah.
I should say to you again, welcome to yeah, sorry. Hey? There's it. My godmother is safe.
All day stand like this. He's got a little gallery at the front of the road.
He's doing a video, Angel, so you can just flash. Over his head. Yes. I'll come in a bit closer once he's done. Yeah, you can take a picture of his head. Or you can take a picture of his head. Oh, it's alright, I'll take one of you. Yes.
You driving? Jack's driving.
Oh, he doesn't want love that. He loves that.
Oh.
That's lovely.
I mean, you're a striking couple. I do.
Thank you. Really nice of you.
Oh, are you with John?
Huh?
Are you with John?
Oh, no.
Oh, Charmaine? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Amateur photographer. Yes.
And John's gone over to the hotel. Was
Yeah,
he?
he's waiting. I think he's going to tuck into our food.
Okay, could you like put your hair?
I need to show you. Yeah, just like that. And then just
Does that feel comfortable?
yeah. Or is it messing up your hair? No, it's fine. It's fine actually, because I've got nothing. I've got tiara on, so that's not beautiful.
Oh, thank you. No sausage rolls in this one, Alan?
You can't pick the buttons, can you? Umbrella, yeah?
Just ignore him.
Which one's Olivia? This one? Yeah, this one. And what's Felicia? Olivia, do you want
He's not starting already, is he?
What's not next to me?
Is he?
Don't worry. Once we're on a go, register. I thought you were there sort of thing. No, we're just here.
The original
Oh, you're up. My side is here. Can you check the back? Because I heard a click earlier. Hello? You're very tidy.
I got lost.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. How do you feel you
I got lost completely.
Oh, you missed most of it now.
I missed all the wedding.
Oh, yeah, it's a shame. I took some photographs anyway. When it comes out, I can show you.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, yeah, take it to the toilet. Oh, okay. We're at county camera. Oh, I'm sorry, I see it. While we're at county camera.
Just a minute.
Okay, you're going to be...
I can drop this because it's...
No, so could you come... Okay, right.
Lovely, right? Quite a few things down and please park your bag. Oh, don't move, don't move.
Oh yes. One more for lunch.
Thank you. Before we move the car. Yeah. Okay, what do you want me now?
Okay, so
Hold on, what's behind there? Right, we'll do this in a second.
Oh, you got it.
actually, there's someone sitting there. Can someone shout to the person to move a bit? Dennis, could you stand sideways a bit? Getting a bit close. Excellent. Could you put your heads closer together?
Well, we can do it as close as possibly can, John.
Yeah.
But he's got on a hat.
Right, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah. Oh, there's James. Robin in here, because people want to give you
Your
away.
brother?
Yeah, brother, Colin.
Okay.
Yeah? Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. Lift one leg, whatever. Throw a leg in the sky, whatever you want to do. Up to 3, 4. Okay, right. There's what you've got. Okay, they've given us the whole place in case we want to take it.
Oh, right, good.
Yeah.
Good.
But try not to make it too late.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. I just took the...
And you are here alone. Where's Dennis? She keeps saying, where's Dennis? She says, where's my husband? Beverly. Beverly. You should say, where's my husband? Get it right. Where's my husband? Get it right.
Where's the old man? Ben, have you got all your sisters in?
Yeah.
Right, if you can come in right now.
Yeah.
If you could in all just okay. Yeah, could you come through here, please?
Right, they want me in the kitchen, so we're going to move it. There you are? Right.
Okay.
Hello?
Is someone looking for Jennifer?
Where's Jennifer?
Are you relaxed?
No.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, you're looking into the lens.
Yes, we are.
Okay. Right, that's it?
That's it, yeah? Right. In the reception.
Yeah.
Oh, right. That's right, yes. That's right. That's right. 2 years ago now, let's say. Quite a while, isn't it? I know.
It's rocking up. It's rocking up.
So what is the version?
Cake.
So what was it?
Recording?
Yeah, REC.
Yeah. Is that you?
That's me.
It's insured.
Put it on macro vision.
Does he get you with a cake? Yeah, you're in there with a cake now?
Yeah, where you got your fingers at the top, you can zoom in and zoom out. You make things look bigger than they really are.
Oh yeah, I'm zooming in on you now. Come on, keep your mouth open. Oh yeah, really zooming in on your mouth there, boy. Like going to the Blackwall Tunnel.
With fillings.
How do I come back out again then?
It's got a button on the top there. 2 buttons in and out.
That one? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just get your bags first. Have a look. Let's have a close up of your bags. Oh my God.
Oh, don't spoil their tape on me. That's it. That's it.
You're going to be slipping away. Got you the cake and everything?
Oh, don't
Yeah.
you have to edit that out?
How do I stop it? I'll tell me.
Just press it again. Press it.
Look at.
That's the way it makes this morning tell boy.
When you need a week with a few days. Yes.
Wrong cake. That's for next doors.
That's been a rugby too.
Oh, look at that lovely teddy bear. That's me.
That's a good looking one.
I think I got it right now. Yeah, that's it.
Say trees, please.
Who else has got the flash? Yeah? Yeah?
Take photographs. Take photographs.
Yeah?
Alan, just take us over there, Alan.
He's coming back.
Yeah, we'll go back.
Point him in the right direction with the cake. He's disorientated. Doesn't know where the cake is. Alan, the cake's over there.
I know where it is. I've done that.
Can you go back tomorrow for Alan?
Oh yeah, well he's always wrong.
That's all right.
Those who, in one way or another, assisted in making this occasion such a great one, both by your presence here and by your efforts working behind the scenes to get everything ready. So on behalf of the family, I'd like to say thank you to you all, and hope you enjoy today, and I'm sure it'll be a memorable one. I'd just like to say a word as well about my father who isn't here, but I'm sure he would be very proud to have partaken of this occasion. And thank you, Beverly, for asking me to give you away on this occasion. Thank you very much.
Well, I'd like to thank everyone for coming, still with smiling faces around us, have a nice day. All the Smart and the Greedy family for all their efforts, and especially the staff at the hotel for their efforts. I'm going to keep the speech short as we're running out of time. So I propose a toast to the bridesmaids. And I propose a toast to the bride's mother.
4.5 minutes.
Enjoy the rest of the evening, folks, and people staying overnight and see me in the morning.
Last evening round.
if anybody has a card they want read out, I've got a few here, and I will do that at the end. But if anybody wants to pass one up to the table, I will do it for you, if you can't read. Maybe I'm spelling my right thing. I've made a few notes. I didn't do it in the toilet, actually. I said to them I was going to do it in the toilet today, but I couldn't do it. So it's an honour and a privilege to be asked to be best man. And I must say Dennis has kept it fairly reasonably cheap, which is great, seeing as I only started a new job a few months ago and struggling to go on to monthly pay. So I'd just like to echo Dennis and Colin's speech. Well, all welcomes for everybody, and rules, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, gentlemen scum, and members of the press. It's a bit like live TV, this, Dennis. You've got to sit there and take it. There's nothing you can do. Just like that bloke Terry Wogan on the telly once, you know, he just had to sit there while them people just walked on and took over his show. So I'm not going to embarrass you that much, but I must say I've known Dennis for a long, long time, and before we became friends, I knew him by sight of a few friends in the pub, and eventually we became good, firm friends, and it wasn't until after that I realised that we both come from a similar background, and we both brought up in the area of Annerley and Penge, and it's quite strange, although I'm a few months older than Dennis, that we didn't meet before we actually moved to Broughton. So it's quite strange how we followed each other through the years, and I must say we're still best friends. It's great. You can't, I'm sure a lot of people here, it's difficult to count all your friends on both hands. And I've got to say Dennis is one. And I think Beverly's going to do it very, very proud to do. We've been through a few scrapes together. Not noticed, very noticeably, when we go on holiday. We've had, like in the tradition of good Brits abroad, we've gone forth with our knotted hankies on our heads and shown the Germans what it's all about. And it almost got embarrassing a couple of times. We were in a bar having a quiet drink, weren't we, once, and we decided to chat the Greek waiters up and to put on some English music instead of the bouzouki stuff to get out there. And unbeknownst to us, there was this group of German tourists on the next table, and it was a madness tape gone on, in baggy trousers, and we got a bit leery, and we were all singing, and they tried to turn it off. So I couldn't even find the bar, and Dennis managed to get up and go in there and turn it up, which pleased the German tourists to no end, and they were trying to get hold of the waiters for him to turn it off, and he refused, and they tried to get the speakers off the supports to get that off as well, and that didn't work. And when we started chanting Italia, so I'd just been beaten by them in the World Cup, they started doing that to us. I didn't really understand that. I wasn't in any state, so that was one. The second one was, I believe, in Crete, and we all got really steamed up one night, and we were walking around this hotel, and it was pretty dark because everybody had gone to bed, and we were all walking in single file, and I believe I was behind Dennis on this occasion. I suddenly heard this, ah! And then we all looked round and we couldn't find Dennis. I said, where's Dennis gone? I heard this voice, I'm down here. And we later found out he fell off a wall, which was about 9 foot tall. So we managed to get him up, and he was in a graze and a cut. still all right. I don't think he felt much. We'd had enough to drink. So, preceding that, we decided to pay the hotel swimming pool a visit. And there was all these lovely German towels draped over all these nice chairs. Needless to say, they weren't for very long. They all went in the pool. So did a few of us. And a couple of people got carried away and actually threw a sun lounger in there as well. But that wasn't me. The other thing is, I can't really touch too much on this, is because Dennis's boss Ian is going to give us a speech as well, is that, for those of you who don't know, is also Dennis the mechanic. And I once again I'm grateful because it's prolonged the life of some cars I've had that were well past their sell-by date. And needless to say, I think I got an MOT once when his boss wasn't at the garage. So, let's save me a few quid again. Also, I know Dennis has been having trouble with his two cars as well, and it's a malicious rumour his next car is going to be a Renault E-Space for is it 3 problems you've got in 9 months' time or something like that coming up. The stag night was a pretty low-key affair. Sorry to say, it was all a bit sad. But the stag night roll of honour goes to Mark and Mark, Rob, Vincent, Bill, Adam, Dennis and myself. And we found a nice quiet hotel to stay in, which was right by the seafront. And we were talking to the 2 girls working behind the bar, or in the bar. They were drinking most of it. And they were telling us about this woman who stalks the clubs and pubs of Hastings with a pair of handcuffs. And what she does, if she fancies a guy, she goes up to him and says, "You're mine for the evening," and drags him off. So we thought, this will do for us. And needless to say, we were going round the pubs, this one with handcuffs, but to no avail. So Dennis got away with it that night. The only thing left for me to say is to raise your glasses to the bride and the groom.
Bride and groom.
Thank you very much. I shall need a couple of cards if you don't mind. The first one is to dear Beverly and Dennis. Many. I quite like this one. Sharing and caring, may both of you find all your hopes and dreams come true for their wedding, which coincides with my mother and father's wedding anniversary as well, which I forgot to send a card. So we're not all perfect. Thank you very much.
Ian Humphreys.
Well, folks, you're probably wondering why an old man like me, who is just Dennis's employer, why I'm giving a speech at an occasion like this. It's a bit unconventional. We've had 3 speeches already, but it's a sad story, really. My wife bought Dennis and Beverly a nice present this week, and 3 hours later it was stolen from our house. And I said to Dan, well then, that's probably tough. That's your present gone. What can I do for you instead? So he said, well boss, give me a good send-off on the day. Tell them what a good man I'm going to make, what a good husband I'm going to make Beverly. Give me a good little speech, and that'll do. So here I am. Well now, November the 21st, 1983 was probably the first day I met Dennis. There was a job going at the garage. Dennis came up and asked if he could have it. So one of the key questions for any job interviewee in those days was, are you interested on motorbikes? And Dennis gave the right answer, yes, he was quite keen. And got talking. Dennis seemed as though he fit in quite nicely. So I said, well, I must have worked with a previous employer, or your present employer. So his present employer, a gentleman, we used to call him One-Eyed Bandit, I said to him, Vic, what sort of man is Dennis? So he said, well, very good, he said. Reversed the car out through the showroom window a few weeks back, but basically he's pretty good. I said, well, I must have been on timekeeping. I said, what's he like? So he said, well, he's first class there, marvellous. So I thought, well, let's take that on. So took him on, 1983, and that's how we first got going together. And Dennis has been the longest serving employee we've ever had, which is rather nice. Just wanted to outline one or two of Dennis's strengths and weaknesses to you all here this afternoon, because Beverly needs to get to grips with some of these strengths and weaknesses. Now, just to prepare her for married life, one of Dennis's weaknesses is rather poor hearing. And it's more than made up for with brilliant eyesight. And I'd just like to illustrate that with a little example from a few years back now, when Dennis had been working on a car at our garage, and a lovely old Triumph 2000 Mark 1, you probably recall the shape. And he just took it up the road on test, and just so happened to have a funny noise on test there. Dennis wasn't quite sure where the noise was coming from. The old ears weren't so good, so he opened the door, driving along to listen to the noise, just to try and diagnose where it might be coming from. And fortunately for him, his eyes were a bit better than his ears. He managed to see the offside rear wheel going past, past the car, and he followed the wheel into the distance and was able, in due course, to retrieve the wheel and the car. So, good eyes, not so good on the hearing. And I wonder why Dennis's hearing wasn't so good, you know, because when you've got a member of staff, you want the best for them, and you want them to be A1. So I managed to trace it back in my own mind to one day just prior to that incident, when Dennis had been doing what we call a PJ in the lunch hour, a private job in the lunch hour. He'd gone off to lunch at 1 o'clock, and he'd gone out to do his private job, start a friend's car or something, and it got to 2 o'clock. Dennis hadn't come back to work, and it got to 2:15, and I thought, well, I don't know, 2:30. I thought, well, this is beyond a joke now. And about 2:35, the phone went, and I answered it. The voice said, "Hi, boss, it's me." I said, "What are you doing? Where are you?" He said, "Boss, I've got petrol in my ears." I said, "You haven't?" He said, "Yes, sir." He said, "I'm doing this private job." He said, "Trying to suck some petrol up, and I've got petrol in my ears, and I'm down the hospital now." And I said, "Well, what do you think they're going to do for petrol in the ears?" So that just explains why Dennis's hearing's a bit laggy. It's been the same since. Another one of Dennis's strengths over the years has been to think up new excuses for being late in the mornings. In fact, to be fair to him, Beverly has put this right, and this is no longer applies. But in the early days, before he met Beverly, had some fantastic excuses. You can imagine, can't you? Alarm clock didn't go off, dog was barking in the night, the car had a flat battery, the car had this and that, there was heavy traffic on the roads, car broke down. A whole lot of excuses, and two of Den's best ones was one April morning. It's quite a sensible morning. Dennis was late as usual, and he said, "Very heavy frost in Bromley, boss." I said, "Well, it wasn't any frost anywhere else in Kent." Didn't go down too well, but perhaps his very best one, which I must say fooled me for a while. He got in a bit late one morning, about 20 minutes late. He said, "Boss, sorry, had a punch-up." So I thought, well, poor old Den, that's part of the course. We all get punches. So didn't think much of it, really. Felt a bit sorry for him. And then lunchtime, he said, "Oh, I'm just mending my punch-up." So fair enough, tremendous puncher. And I just happened to notice the wheel size was completely different to the size of the wheel on Den's car. So I thought, what's funny? So I posed a question. It turns out the puncher was round at a friend's house that then had to take the wheel off and change the wheel for him prior to work. So it was a bit of a sweaty one, didn't it? Right, just to go on a bit further. It's starting, is it? Another one of Den's strengths, and I'm being serious now, is in creative writing. Creative writing, and this has stand him in good stead all his life, I think. As you know, Dennis works as a mechanic and he's an MOT tester, and one day he did an MOT test for a member of the public who turned out to be a Ministry of Transport inspector in disguise. And it just happened to be the last test of a given day, and wasn't quite carried out just as the Ministry man wanted. In fact, there were 18 items that weren't quite done as the Ministry man wanted. So when Dennis had done the test, he and myself as his employer were called into the office at home there to be reprimanded and told could have very serious consequences. It's one thing doing a test that's not quite right in a couple of ways, but 18 items not quite right. And this chap was not very impressed with Dennis or myself and warned us we could both face disqualification, no more MOT testing. So in due course, we got a letter from the Ministry headquarters to say, are there any reasons why he, Dennis, and I myself shouldn't be disqualified from testing? So I said to Den, well, Den, we're in the deep end here. You've got to write a letter explaining why you did a bad test, and I've got to write one. How come I let you do a bad test? So Dennis's letter, of which I had a copy now, it was an absolute masterpiece. It was a real gem. It started off saying he wasn't feeling very well that day, which was very fair. He had one or two problems at home, which was also very fair. It went on to say that the dog jumped on his bed in the night and was sick. It went on to say that the cats, you think I'm joking, I'm serious. It went on to say that the cats were meowing because there was something happening outside. It was an extraordinary letter. And to read it, if you were the Ministry HQ reading this letter, you'd think, well, this must be true. It's so far-fetched, it must be true. Anyway, the upshot was that the pair of us got reprieved. Dennis is still testing, and by all accounts, it was a miracle of creative writing. So, well done, then. Just to finish off, time's getting on, you'll put up with my voice. Ought to refer really to another one of Den's strengths, which is the ability now to keep a secret. The ability now to keep a secret. And I need to draw on some of Dennis's previous tempestuous love affairs on this one, because this basically in the old days, Den was he'd ask perhaps some advice from his boss. Well, not ask advice. He'd tell us a few things. What happened? We used to try and give him advice. I used to try and give him advice on how to take out young ladies. And I remember once giving him some advice about spend plenty of money, spend £100 on the first time out with them. And so Dennis did that with one young lady, spent £100 on the first time out, up to the West End, to the theatre, and a big meal afterwards. And after that, I said to him, well, Den, how did it go? And he said, well, not bad, boss. What next? I said, well, next weekend, you need to go to the cinema in the West End, another big meal, and spend another £100. And that happened, and very soon after that, Den learned to keep his thoughts to himself and always secrets to himself, because it was getting a bit teased at work. So he's learned over the years to keep a secret. Just to finish off then, I'd like to say what a good worker, a loyal worker Dennis has been over the years. 13 years, hard graft, and I think Dennis and Beverly here will be very happy together. I must say Dennis has been extraordinary good worker and very conscientious, very loyal, and I wish you both all the very best. Thank you.
It's a very short time, but for the first time I saw him, I know Dennis had something in his heart for Beverly. And I can remember 2 years ago, it was Christmas time, Beverly, I phoned Beverly, Wendy, and all them, you know, Colin and Mother, and I was wishing them happy Christmas and so on, you know. And my wish was for Beverly, and I didn't know what was going on. I wish, first I wish her good health, and I said, I wish the Lord would bless her richly. So, to my surprise, when I did, as I said, the first time I saw Dennis, so I knew to myself right away that something was happening there, you know. And then I heard about the wedding coming on, and I'm so happy, I'm so glad to see Dennis and Beverly as husband and wife. And you know, the word of God said, a man that finds a wife, that finds a good thing. You know, and I am pleased with you, Dennis, that you have found a wife, which is something good. You know, something good for a man to find a wife. And I bless, I will say that may the Lord bless you all, keep you all, strengthen you all spiritually, physically, mentally, and financially. And that is from my heart. And it's another thing I would like to say that, you know, some people will say teeth and tongue meet sometimes. You know, sometimes you're eating something sweet and you bite your tongue. Sometimes you and Dennis would have a little talk, you know, disagreement, but still you always come together. And always trust in the Lord. Keep the Lord. And I'm quite pleased with it. Thank you.
Thank you.